Oh, I'm introducing. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another game of Dungeons and Dragons, hosted by yours truly, Protocol. And what we left off... Ooh, had a little southern accent in there. Where we left off was the group had just figured out their special button that's in their eyeball, and then they went off. They found out that does a spell. Everybody knows what their spell does except for Tiberius, and and then they went and talked to Rigsby and Protocol, and they found out that the world is about to make a big paradigm shift, and everyone's going to need to move in to the underground that the Order has been making for several years. And they all have 40 days to resettle into the underground, and the Order is going to start moving everyone out into another universe. So there you have it. Good stuff.
What about the watch a fight?
Oh, yeah. And Tiberius over here, he remembers somebody up high in the Order who likes to fight. And they have bad blood, so they're gonna just do it, you know? I mean, they're gonna fight. What do you think I was talking about? Get your mind out of the gutter.
Wow, Brad Smith, fuck him.
They're gonna fight.
That was too much.
All right,
I'm
here we
gonna
go.
bleep that out probably.
And now they have Brad Blood.
Brad Blood.
That should be his last name.
Brad Blood.
I agree. Brad Blood.
Canon.
Brad
His
Blood?
last name is Blood.
Wow, Brad Blood.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Brad Blood.
So the Order made their announcement. Let me just say one thing.
Okay.
The Order did not tell everybody about the engines, the power plants being engines. All they said to that's the one.
So they told us that.
They told y'all that. They did not tell everybody else that. They made sure that. So that is the one fact that you know that everybody else does not. Everybody thinks that the world is about to get hit by a big world rotation that's going to kill everybody.
Is that what they said?
Yes. And they said that the world is going to be hit by another wave, and this wave is going to kill everything on the surface, but everything underground will survive. And that is and they said there's 40 days, and come get your pamphlets.
All right, so are we going straight to the fight? Because
I'm sorry. And this is by like nighttime. Where it's nighttime right now. It's getting close to
The sun is setting on the festival.
is Tiberius going to have to fight Brad Blood?
He can do whatever he would like.
It's the only way to win is respect, is what we said earlier.
Yes.
So if we're all sitting around and we're talking about that, then we're getting ready to go to find Brad Blood. We know that he's fighting, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We know that the only way to win his respect is by somebody fighting him. All right. I also call announcing the fight when we get there. Just by the way.
Yes.
Well, I've had time to mull it over, and I still think that Tiberius, the big dragon man, he ought to be the one to fight. 'Cause, well, I'm still mad at her for bad-mouthing my mother. God rest her soul.
Yeah, the fight is Brad has been out in the arena a couple times, and he's definitely the crowd favorite. And he knows it, and he shows it off. There is a big fight happening between Brad and another contestant, but looks like Brad is going to Brad is victorious over this one. The crowd's going wild. In between fights, there are like clowns that come out and pretend fight, and then there's like somebody trying to wrestle a bull, and then there's like old people wrestling. It's great.
With my prior history with Brad, do I know like any secret like did I win the fight? Did we just you know what I mean? Like, do I know any of his weaknesses? I did roll 20 history.
I'll tell you what you know about Brad.
Yeah.
You know, Brad is a close combat fighter. His weaknesses are range.
And I have to fight like hand in hand.
You know what?
Hey, protocol. What are the rules to this fighting?
Yeah. Let's lay out like the rules. I need to know.
All right, so we've had a couple people try a lot of different things, and some people come to this, and so there's a ring, you know, and you can't go outside of the ring, and if you get pushed outside of the ring, you lose. And you can use anything that comes naturally. No weapons, though. And some people have been using these magic powers like missiles and stuff, and those are things that come naturally. So we've had some people try to fly, and that's just no bueno. So flying is ruled out. You're not allowed to fly, but you can do whatever else that comes from your body.
Allo turns away from protocol to talk to the group.
Well, clearly, we cannot send Quell into the fight because she is a weapon herself. She said she was forged for war. She is a weapon. Her whole body is disqualified.
Perhaps those gloves would provide assistance.
The gloves that you made me?
Yes.
That you made fit my little hands.
I made them expand and shrink.
Oh, that's right. I thought they were just for me, but okay. I see how it is.
I'm still a person, Alo. This is what comes naturally to me is fighting. I think I might give us the best chance to win. But if it's Tiberius that wishes to gain the respect back from Mr. Blood.
Well, technically I have to fight him. He might not know. He doesn't know us. He doesn't know you guys. So I'll fight him first, and if I lose, you fight him.
Is that okay with you, Alo?
Well, good plan, Alo.
I agree. Or maybe Mandrid goes second.
Yeah, Alo. The fight is in her. It might help if I lose, which I'm going to try not to. But I need to use your Michael Jackson gloves.
I do not know of this Michael you speak of. They said that no weapons were allowed. And I feel like these gloves might be qualified as a weapon.
If it depends on the definition. As far as I'm aware, they may be interpreted as innate spellcasting ability.
Well, I'm a very forgetful gnome. Remind me what these gloves do again.
They cause your hand to light on fire, so your attacks with that hand may be more effective.
Oh. You're a dragon, man. Can't you breathe fire?
Oh, no, spit acid.
That's very racist.
I thought it was spacist.
Well, does he look like the kind of dragon that would breathe fire?
Oh, you're right. Not every dragon spits fire, or breathes fire, or does anything with fire. I guess that was very... I apologize, Tiberius. I did not mean to come off that way. I hate getting assumed that I am the type of little person that works in a mine, or does anything with princesses, or anything like that, so...
Bakes cookies in a tree.
Yes, that one too. So... That was ignorant of me, Tiberius. Please forgive me.
Nah, I'm not offended. You gave me berries. It's fine. We got drunk together. It's been a pleasure. Alo, you're so funny. Also, Lali, shall we talk about how we know more information than what the order said to everybody? What do you guys think on that?
It's tough to say why they chose to withhold the information. It does seem peculiar, but among as self, we did not understand what they were trying to say, and to try to describe that with such an urgent setting, might be difficult.
It's also interesting, too, that we were brought together by these interfaces, and now we've been chosen to be asked to help. Do you recognize the voices that you heard earlier? Did they sound familiar to anyone we've heard here?
Do I? Can I roll?
Since it's just halfway through the day, you guys kind of all used your perception checks on the interface for now and haven't noticed anything.
Okay.
I mean, like, just trying to remember from the last time it spoke.
Yeah. You assume that the green dot in the sky has something to do with it.
Perhaps the way these trackers position us has something to do with this dot that appears to be orbiting our area.
I think you're all thinking into this way too much. I think they told us all of this information because I'm a gnome, he's a gnome, we're all gnomes, at least me and him, and I think...
I'm a dude, he's a dude, we're all dudes, hey! Yeah? No?
What is that from? I know.
Good Burger?
Yes.
No? Oh, y'all are too young.
I know what it is.
I say that we just get this fight over with. Maybe this Brad Blood could tell us more about the order and tell us more about everything else we need to know. He's our only contact in this entire festival.
Right.
Maybe if you guys were more friendly, you would have more people to talk to. Quit hiding your faces all the time.
Ah, Alo, I told you, it's the time of the month, okay?
The fight,
Alright, let's go to the fight.
Yeah, you have the end of the round, and Brad comes back out. Everybody's cheering him on, and he's challenging the crowd. You know, is anyone out there? Come and fight me.
While he's taunting, I will approach Tiberius, and I'll say, this should provide you with some assistance in this fight. And it's a small mirror that I will place into your pocket, and I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
Nice.
La, what does this do?
It will make him rethink any attack he does on you, so he will have to break his own will to attack you.
Interesting. Okay, cool. What is that? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Don't let me forget. Tiberius going in there?
La, I take the white gloves and slip them on.
Are they Michael Jackson gloves?
La, yes. The white gloves that Alo had.
The fire gloves.
No, we discussed this. We put the fire gloves on.
Those would be considered weapons.
Nah, I take them back off.
Okay.
Here you go, Alo.
What?
I slipped the mirror in my pocket. Now, Brad, I will challenge you.
What? Oh. What? Is that Tiberius? Oh, dude. This guy. Yeah, well, alright.
Wow, you ready, Brad? I know what happened before.
You know, Brad is going to, Brad's just gonna, he totally recognizes you, and he doesn't want to fight you, but at the same time, he wants to, like, kill you. So, you guys, go ahead and roll initiative. Yeah, us two. Let's roll it. Oh, 19.
So they're in the fighting ring now?
Yeah.
In this corner, we have, at standing 6'3", 200 and...
Nah, it's turning into Olive's voice.
Standing 245 pounds, we have Brad Blood.
And now you got blood.
That's his walkout song.
In this corner, we have a very scary-looking dragon man, standing at 6'10".
8.
Wow, 8.
Six.
Wow, 8 foot. 8 foot judge.
Wait. You're 8 feet tall?
Alrighty,
On stilts.
Your maximum Dragonborn height, which is like 6'7".
Oh.
I
He's
didn't
6'8".
what
No,
is-
no, we talked about that before. I'm 8 foot.
let's look up max Dragonborn height.
But I think we discussed this before. I'm 8 foot.
It might come into play later. The maximum Dragonborn height.
This is so funny.
Standing well over 6 feet tall and averaging 250 pounds.
How tall is Mandred?
Mandred is 6'4".
Okay. We're going with 6'8". Sorry, Cody.
in this corner,
No, we're not. You know what?
6'8" is the highest. Is a normal. Yeah, 6'8". It
Oh.
will come
Before we talked about it, it was 8 foot.
yeah, but
So.
it will come into play, and then that you will have to like crawl through dungeons and stuff, and then
So we are officially changing my height from 8 foot, which we have agreed on before. I'm just saying, we brought this up before. It seems like other people have not heard this. Dungeon Master and agreed on it. Anyway, I am now 6'8".
Don't make the Dungeon Master angry.
all right, after some discussion, we have the height of this battler over here, standing in at 6'8", 260 pounds. What's your name there, sonny boy?
Tiberius.
Mr. Tiberius.
nice, and, it's
And
like
the crowd
some
doesn't
polka-
care.
Polka music comes on. Burn, 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 and everybody's just. Would you like to
Fight with
Okay.
Brad Blood.
Anyways, you guys.
And we just lost all chance of monetization. Great job, guys.
It's a parody. It's okay.
Yeah. So that was about happening. What you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
So the fight begins, and Brad's like, "Hey, little puny boy, I'm going to. You're so short. You're like 6'8". You're
wait.
definitely not 8 foot.
Wait, how old or how tall is he?
He's 6'8" as well.
With the same height, Brad. Let's go.
Little puny boy.
Whatever.
And so he's gonna roll to charge. Let's see. Charge and attack. So does a. Ooh, get the character sheet up.
Yeah, get him, Tiberius! Get him! Kill him! Rip his
Does a
guts out!
21 hit to beat your AC? Yeah, it does.
So now that he's made an attack, he also has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
Rip his guts out, Tiberius!
All right, he beats it. So he runs, charges you,
Look out!
and he's going to football tackle you
Oh my goodness!
to the ground and start beating your face in.
His bones, they're popping out! Oh god!
All right, what are my options?
And he does
oh wait,
8 plus 3, 9, 10, 11 damage.
what? 8 plus 3 plus 10, 11 damage.
No, he does 11 damage.
Okay.
But he have this too
11 damage.
and that. How many times can I use that? So you have your breath weapon and you have an unarmed strike. But
Okay.
How much would his be?
As he's I'm on the ground.
0.
Yeah,
Or this is in mid charge.
bruised from
Bruised.
the fist blows.
Okay.
And so go ahead and subtract 11 from your hit points.
For my hit points.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well. That was 2d14. So he just okay.
You can do any of your spells or cantrips.
All right.
But you only have how many spells?
Excuse the view or the audience listening in. I only had done one attack ever before.
Shocking Grasp might be a good one.
I will use.
Or that's a cantrip, so you can use it over and over again.
Okay. I want to use. Yeah, shocking grasp.
All right. Next, what does that do?
Spell attack. Oh, 1 d8 lightning damage.
You have to roll the.
You have to roll.
So roll the d20.
Roll a d20, beat my AC, which is high.
Would anybody else like some popcorn?
Sure. Are you
No,
gonna
Quell.
14.
Not you.
14
I don't need
does
it anyway.
Do you have any bonuses?
Is he perhaps wearing armor made of metal?
Yeah, let's see here.
Is Brad?
Yes. Does Brad wear armor?
Yes, he has a chainmail.
You have advantage on the attack roll.
So roll again. But you rolled a 6. You rolled a 14.
14.
Did you add your modifier?
No.
So go ahead and add
Which one
your
is that?
Attack modifier.
Oh, +5.
Yes, 19 definitely hits.
19. Hits. Okay.
Roll with advantage just in case you crit.
What's
Yeah.
What's advantage?
So you roll twice and you take the higher.
Oh, take the higher number. Well, that's a 2.
Okay.
So 19.
So lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock.
2d6.
You roll 1d8, and Brad, cannot take a reaction until the start of his next turn.
Okay. So what am I rolling for?
The damage that he's. The
Roll-
damage that he's going to take.
1d8
Okay.
plus any damage bonus.
So that's 6
6.
plus. Where is your shocking grasp?
It's a cantrip. There's no
This popcorn's very good.
Okay,
Yum, yum.
6.
So just 6 points of
Alright.
damage. And he has a bonus action.
Yep.
Can he do an unarmed strike with a bonus action, or is that an action?
That's an action.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Is a spell.
Only if
bonus
it's
action?
listed as a bonus action.
Yeah. Well.
One action. Is there another cantrip? I have a gun.
Yeah, I have a gun.
Okay, so that's it.
What? It's my notes.
That's hers.
Oh, thanks.
So my
All right.
bonus.
So it's gonna be Brad's turn now.
Brad's turn. Okay, no bonus actions.
He's like, this is, oh, dude. And he hits again, which, and I do a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Which is a 13.
Can I put in here and use the mirror?
It's every time.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
for 1 minute since the
For
fight
1
started.
minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Each round is 6 seconds.
Yep.
So you have 10 rounds before it's out.
Okay.
So he either loses the attack or he must redirect it to someone within attack range.
Okay. 13 saving throw. Is it a 13?
Correct. The DC is 14.
14. And I add my
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Saving throw.
Here we go. All right. He does not hit. Instead, he just rages. The electricity is just like, oh, dude. That hurt.
Try pushing him out of the ring. That's all you have to do to win.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
So, okay. Can I push him out of the ring then?
You can try. You can certainly try.
Can I do another? What? Can I do another spell?
You have one more spell slot or two.
Oh, yeah. But this is for the day.
You have 3 spell slots left because
But
you're
this-
level 2
Yeah. But
Yep.
this is for the day.
for the rest of the day.
Okay. Well, my cantrip didn't count because
Nope.
it's a cantrip. Okay.
Right.
All right. Well, I use magic missiles.
Roll your damage.
Which
I
is
think it's 3d4s,
3d4s.
right? What does it say?
It's
It says 3 + 1 / SL darts hits creature. You can see for 1d4
1d4
per damage dart. Yeah.
and at level 1, you shoot out 3 darts.
I'm a level 2. Oh no, it's a level 1 spell. Okay. Okay. So I roll it 3 times.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's 1.
1, 2.
So that's 3 points.
It's 3 points. And 2.
5 points.
5 points of damage.
All right. And each one does 1 plus force damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage to Brad.
Attack modifier.
Do you? I don't. You do not add your attack modifier.
Aww. 8 points of damage.
Yes. Math.
So
Okay.
you did 6 points of damage last time? Or.
Yep, I
Was
got
6?
it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so he's looking a little woozy. He goes, "Whoa, dude! Oh, I don't really feel so good." Oh, and he's just going to blindly attack you with his fists, just like spinning around like a tornado. Which is going to hit you.
Does it actually hit with
The wisdom.
Sanctuary?
He beats the sanctuary.
Wow. Come on, Brad. Let's go. Come on.
8.
I'll pump you up. Wow.
He does 11 more points of damage.
Oh, shoot. Okay. What does that mean? Am I dead?
Oh, did you go below 0? So you. All right. So you He just
Well, it's
does
minus
a-
11 before.
Did you eat the good berry?
Oh, I eat the berry.
What?
Ate the berry.
Be honest. Did your character eat the berry before this match?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure
It was
somebody
mentioned.
would've-
It was mentioned.
Somebody would have. So
was
you have
mentioned.
1 hit point left.
1 hit point left. All right.
Right.
So,
Your attack.
all right. So, literally, all I do is need to push him out of the rink. Is that what was said before? Because we have to talk to him?
That is what protocol has told us.
Oh, okay.
Would unconscious be acceptable as well?
Yeah.
A what?
But we need to talk to him, Brad. So, like,
We can wake him back up.
that's true. Okay.
Keep going.
How many hit?
If only he just fell asleep right now, that would be so beneficial to us.
Oh, my God.
How far away is Brad?
How far away am I?
Pretty sure
Just kidding.
you've all used your spell slot for the day. Yep.
I did specifically say I took a short rest,
Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
but I'm not sure if this would actually help. 'Cause he already has sanctuary, which would be the same thing.
Short rest. Well, short rest would give you your
So, what do I need to
your
take Brad
spell
out?
bow.
What do I need to take Brad out? Like, how many hit points does he have?
So yeah,
That is
you
mana.
guys have
Do you
your
know that?
spells
What?
back
You would
after
not
a
know
short
that.
rest.
Oh.
Yep.
So how far away are they? Our Quell tries to get within 90 feet.
Yeah, you definitely get in within 90 feet.
Okay. So
Mhm.
I'm going to cast... Oh, wait. Do I need to roll initiative, like, just to see?
He knows how to control his spell, but you don't.
I mean, worst comes to worst, it's not that bad.
Worst comes to worst, I can still fight him. Quell's going to try. So do you want me to, like, roll a d6 and
Yeah.
1 through 3 is somebody?
Can I?
Roll.
Can I try attack first?
roll initiative to jump in here?
12.
Okay. Since let's see what you roll, Tiberius.
4.
4. Wait, what was
Wasn't it 4 earlier that you rolled? For
Yeah.
initiative?
Initiative.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can hop in this fight before Tiberius attacks.
Okay. What was I just
Hello,
about to
Jax.
say? Oh, what do you want me to roll to see if I hit Tiberius or him?
I'll roll that.
Okay,
Wow.
so go ahead.
Oh,
Well, what do you think you're doing? You're cheating.
You can't even see. You don't know what I'm doing.
okay. I rolled.
Oh gosh. All right. Oh gosh. I can choose that it only is one person, right? Within the spell?
No, you don't have that much control yet. I think it goes to it fills up all the hit points.
Okay.
So we might have another sleeping Olo here.
Oh gosh. Let's see.
Alo is still eating popcorn.
28.
Okay. So
Who
Type-
has the lower?
Tiberius. Oh, let's see.
How many hit points do you
Brad.
have? You don't have to tell me how many hit points you have, but well, no, total.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah. So
Oh,
whoever
okay.
has the lowest one, that's who it starts with.
I thought it was
Oh well, I guess
current hit points.
whoever I choose, but it could also. Well, it's only going to be a 20-foot radius, so I'm gonna cast it 20 feet, like to where. Oh well, I don't know that though. Okay, I'm just gonna try to cast it at what's his name.
Brad Blood.
You already rolled that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. It's gonna affect the current hit points, not the full hit points, unless you can show me in the book. And Brad is going to. He's going to be punching. He's punching Tiberius in the face. And he's punching him in the face, and then he starts punching the dirt, as he slowly falls asleep, punching the dirt like softer and softer, and then falls asleep into his fist as Tiberius also falls asleep. And Olo, what are your hit points?
I still have all 12.
You also fall asleep. You had 28, right? That was the number?
Yeah, 20. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. I had a 4, 3. 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 16 is
28. Yeah.
yes. Yeah, 28.
So, yeah. Olo, you fall asleep as well.
Well, the announcer did not fall asleep. He has a 47 max hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
And looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie here, right here in the middle of the New World Festival grounds. This is a first I've ever seen. We have two fighters fall asleep at the exact same time. Neither of them seem to suffer too much damage. So I guess we have a tie. And he holds up both of their limp hands.
And so yeah, that's going on. Y'all wake up after the tournament, and
Did she put everybody in the audience asleep?
no. Oh yeah, the crowd's going wild.
Except like the 20-foot radius around us.
And so the announcer wouldn't know that it was sleep. It would just be like,
they passed out.
They both passed out.
At the same time.
They fought each other to pass out. Yeah, they both knocked each other out.
So you got to redo it.
It's okay.
It's a tie, double knockout.
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys all go to sleep. And
Quell runs out to pick up Tiberius. Slaps him on the face.
Manzana takes the Miota out of the pocket and puts it back in his pocket.
And I'm the biggest man, 260 pounds, so you guys are going to need help carrying me out. And Brad.
yeah.
Well, you wake up when we shake. Come on, Tiberius, let's
okay.
go.
Lau,
You did
what
good.
happened?
You did good.
Lau, what happened?
You
Did we
both
win?
knocked each other out.
Lau, what?
So the only people in this arena are people who are way, way intoxicated. You know, because everybody else has left
My type
to start making provisions for the great pilgrimage, right? Brad, he's so cocky that he decided to stay and fight for entertainment, and everybody else is just drinking. He's gonna wake up and he's gonna walk over to the announcer and be like, "What happened?" And the announcer's gonna tell him, and he's gonna come over to Tiberius and he goes, "Hey, I want a rematch. We could sell this now. We could sell this later."
Lau, I'll rematch you if you can give us information.
All right, let's go.
We'll rematch later.
All right, that's what I thought. You're such a little dragonborn.
Lau, Brad, let me not bring your girlfriend in here. You want me to talk about your girlfriend? Remember what we did to her?
Whoa!
Oh, I mean, what I did to her. Anyway.
You can roll.
Wow.
You can roll like intimidation or persuasion
That's
to get him
fine.
to talk to you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Intimidation or persuasion?
Intimidation.
All right.
Wait. Let's do intimidation. 19 natural. Then I have
Nice.
3.
So yeah,
And it's charisma plus 6.
Brad's feeling pretty weak, and your intimidation definitely works. He's gonna be like, I don't want to fight you right now either, and I'm just gonna we can talk if you just fight us later. So what do you need to know? Here, let's go talk to my my medic over here. He'll get us bandaged up, and we'll talk about it.
Wow, sounds good. We go over.
Yeah, and y'all get bandaged up.
Yeah, and I ask him in general about, like, what does he know about everybody leaving the planet and the order announcement, and, like, is there anything that we need to know? Like, is it true?
It's true. Go ahead and roll 2d4 to get your, and re-roll any 1 or 2 to get your, so roll 2d4 and add that to your health. If it's over a 2, if it's under a 2 and under, re-roll it. So 3, yeah.
4.
Cool. So add 7 hit points back to your health.
Okay. So it's 8.
Yeah. Brad, I guess everyone else is present. He's just gonna be like, well, we can definitely rematch underground when we get there. You know, I'm sure it'll be great entertainment to see the rematch. I can even pay you to fight me again. And I just want to do something good for the world. This is going to be our new life. And there's nothing we can really do about it.
No, Brad.
It's either die or go underground.
No, but Brad, this is crazy. The Great Rotation happening again? Is that true?
You can roll insight to see if he's telling the truth.
What, D20?
Yeah.
11. I don't have 8.
Okay. You think he's telling the truth? You can't really tell.
Okay.
What did he say?
No, can we trust?
Order?
No, can we trust them? You know what they did.
Well, there's corruption.
We know what they do.
There's corruption in every society. You can't fight corruption. It just happens. And the order is, is just like any society. There's good and there's bad, but right now they're just trying to save the world and create peace.
Is Olo still asleep on the stands? Nobody woke him up.
It's been a minute.
1 minute.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody was just shaking you up, right?
You wake up, nobody's around you. Just
Wow. I thought I had friends. Where's my bag of holding? Oh, I used it as a pillow. That's right.
You're starting to get used to falling asleep, so you have like a couple seconds before you pass out. So yeah, pillow. You make yourself look, I'm tired. Pillow. In 3 seconds.
I'm a very narcoleptic gnome. I fall asleep a lot.
Can I ask Brad one more thing?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Wow, how's Jessica?
Oh, fuck you, man. You fucker. You go, yeah, I can't wait I'm gonna kill you in the next tournament. You're fucking dead. I'm gonna kill you. And that's all he says.
Okay.
Excuse me, Brad. What part of the order do you work with? What have you been working on with this new technology in the underground?
I mean, I don't really do anything, but my dad, he pays for everything, and I have this cool new car and like all this money that my dad gave me. It's,
a cool new cut.
oh, it's called a car. You can drive it.
Wow, but if he gave you a car and we're leaving in 40 days, what's the point?
Well, you haven't seen underground. It's you can drive cars down there.
What's your dad's name?
Brad. Senior.
Or, okay.
Wow, whatever, Brad.
So your Brad Blood the Second?
Yeah, he kind of wants me to take over his job as a, like, representative for one of the cities.
What city does he represent?
He represents Newport City.
Allo scurries over to the rest of the group, furious that he was left there earlier. And
How was your nap, Allo?
I have a feeling that something was amiss. I do not fall asleep this often. All the time.
You used your bag to make a pillow. I thought you wanted to sleep.
I was not that tired before.
Oh, no. Let me explain later what I think happened.
Yeah, whatever, Quell. I'm still mad at you.
We've been traveling a lot, and from where we got you, I assume you've never been around this much entertainment. I assumed that you just got tired from everything that happened. And you've always talked about how you need much more sleep than many gnomes.
Okay. You called me out on it. It's true. I do need a lot of sleep, and we did not get very much last night. Well, all I have to say is I hope nobody is putting me to sleep on purpose.
We'll talk about it later. Brad, your father, would you know anything about the pamphlets? Will everyone get a pamphlet, a ticket to the underground? How will the order make sure that
Yes, like Charlemagne and Bartleby.
everyone in the
I
world?
mean, like one of these, and he like pulls out his pamphlet, and he's like, I have special housing, like you guys.
Hey, could I hold that, Mr. Brad?
You can hold this, and he like grabs his dick.
Oh gosh.
I'd rather not, Mr. Brad. At least not now. Maybe later.
You're cool.
Thank you.
Is his pamphlet any different from ours?
No, it's the same pamphlet, but his shows that he has special housing, which is definitely gonna be like kind of like first class.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't answer my question. Is everyone on the planet going to be able to go to the underground? What about other creatures and animals? What will happen?
Charlemagne, Bartleby.
Goats,
They have
No! Dang it,
berries.
Quell. Okay, you turned me around.
It says it all right here. Like if you just read it, it says like, you know, they're
But how
gonna
can
they're
we
gonna take
trust
2
it?
of every animal and try to repopulate it. They'll have a backup animal just in case. They'll have veterinarians to take care of these animals. Just make sure.
Mandrin, how much of Tiberius's gold would I have to kill you? Would I have to pay you? Would I have to pay you to kill the 2 goats that they bring down there?
I prefer not to kill creatures like that.
They're not creatures, they're goats.
Although, remember, I promised you I'd protect you from any goats we came across. I'll even, yeah.
I don't even know if I still want your protection, Quell. You have not made it up to me.
For the sake of your mother, I'll protect you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Brad, you do not answer our question. I want to know if Charlemagne and Bartleby have gotten a pamphlet. I don't even think they knew about this festival. Did everybody get a pamphlet, even if they didn't come to the festival?
Duh. It's like that'd be really bad if they didn't. The order looks out for all of us. Everybody's gonna get one. You can roll insight.
11.
I mean,
13.
okay. So, Brad, you guys listen to Brad talk, and he seems like he knows what he's talking about, but you don't know how, like, you don't really know how much he really knows. He seems kind of like an airhead.
Okay, I say the group regroups somewhere else away from Brad.
Yeah.
So we can talk.
And you guys notice the festival still has a week left. But people have it's kind of like a ghost. It used to be like a great festival, and now it's kind of like a ghost festival, and vendors are packing up, and some vendors are staying, and people are heading home. The only people really staying are the ones who've had lots to drink and that don't have any families to take care of.
Okay, so this has been a while after our Brad conversation, or?
Yeah, the announcement was made before the fight.
Okay, so now after we come out of the fight, or after we're done talking to Brad, we come out, we kind of see everybody packing up.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
So, do you guys have any loved ones? Any ones that you care about more than anything in the world?
Quill just looks down and stays silent.
Mandred?
Mandred looks at the multi-tool he uses. Not that I've seen in a while.
Tiberius, surely you have someone.
Well, not anymore.
You see Quill just fiddling with her fingers with her hands.
You guys are all pathetic. How do you have nobody that loves you? I at least have Charlemagne and Bartleby. At least I think they like me. They never kicked me out.
Have you seen what you look like? If you look like me, I'm sure love would not come as easy to you.
I have not looked at myself in a very, very long time. We don't have mirrors at the temple.
I thought you said you were 3.5 feet of irresistible, Alo.
I do not need a mirror to know that.
Lal, Alo, sometimes in life, you do have loved ones and then you lose them.
So
As he touches his back.
So what I want to do is
Stretches it.
we can do so 40 days will be a long time to like go through on in real life, not in game, but out of character. 40 days in game would be a long time. So what I'm thinking about doing, if y'all are okay with that, if y'all can give me a number, it doesn't have to be 40, it can be 20, it could be
17.
39. So you still have
42.
1 day. But we're gonna
42.
I have a technique that we can roll to fast forward through days, and whatever day y'all want to end on, we can end on that day. So like we can end on day 40, day 39. If y'all want one more day, if y'all want 2 more days, we can end on day 38. If y'all want 3 more days, if y'all want a week, we can end on day 23, 33, whatever.
Shall we be getting our own resources
Should
to move
um
with everybody?
so a few things. Can we just go around and like just say without the other characters knowing like what our characters want to go and do during this 40 days? 'Cause
Yeah.
this might be a split up kind of thing as well.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, I guess I'll go first. I will be wanting to go try to find my family. Or who I considered my family during the 40 days. But I probably wouldn't want to go alone. So I would probably ask Mandred to go with me.
Okay. We can do that. So what
And I would spend probably 35 days to do this.
think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long would it take to do it? That's a good question.
Yeah.
and it'll be based on a success fail roll.
Okay. Would we get a roll for each week?
We'll go in a we'll go in a circle, and we'll make. We'll go in a circle, and we'll roll 12 times. Everybody will roll 12 times, and there's a number difficulty that I have set that y'all do not know.
Okay.
And you have to end. Each roll will be something that you want to do individually or as a group. And if it's a fail, you don't do it. If it's a success, you do it. And if you roll 7 out of 12 successes, then you will something fortunate will happen at the end of this time. If you roll less, then something unfortunate will happen at the end of this time.
All the rolls have to be success?
7 out of the 12 rolls have to be successes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And then, so let's go around and see what our goals are.
But first, we said that the Rigsby wants us to work on the engines, right? So we start that on the 40th day.
Yes.
That's when we go down and we're like working class or like higher above than just normal people. We're like part of like the people who are working on everything, right?
Yep. Part of the order, basically.
Part of the order.
Mm-hmm.
So the people there's 5 people that I'm looking for, so that could be like 5 of the roles, but could we be looking for like with the other 6 roles or 7 roles be looking for information on that stuff just to see?
How many?
That was gonna be my whole time. If we could do split up, I was gonna investigate. That's my goal.
Yep.
I want to investigate and collect certain resources for the trip or for this pilgrimage.
Yeah. That's definitely something that you could possibly roll for. And I would ask you to roll an investigation, and you can add that modifier. You know, I'm sure there will be a lot of investigation rolls, but be thinking, looking at your skill sheet, if you have something that you're really skillful in, and you roll successfully, at the end of it, you want to have 7 successes over. At least 7 successes.
Okay.
But don't be like, say you have an animal handling of like +5. Don't be like, I go and help the goats. And then you're like, I want to use my animal handling to help the sheep. You know, it has to make sense to the storyline.
Gotcha.
We don't want to help the goats, though. So, like, if I rolled for persuasion, like, to ask specific guilds or people that belong to specific guilds where a person might be.
That would be like an investigation roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that would be, like, persuading them to tell me.
Or a history, you know, or if you can convince me that it would be a persuasion, I would allow that too. But
yeah, so
yeah. So y'all ready to start this roll system, or do y'all want to?
I'm still confused on how many things we can do. Is there a limit, or does it have to be less than 12?
So you'll each have 3 things. You'll each do 3 things.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so like investigating, finding people, and a 3rd thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, do y'all want to go around and like say what y'all want to do?
Yes. So, also I want to ask, underground, is there still an economy, or is everybody just kind of like communistic, sitting inside their own house, gray house?
You look at the map, and it's a pretty giant. It's imagine one.
It's a big barn with white rules scrawled on the side.
So you have 3 cities in this world.
Yeah.
This underground city is 3 times the size of one of these cities.
Okay, so there's still an economy. It's pretty much still everything that's up on the surface, just underground.
However, there are some restricted areas.
Okay, so that means that I will go and get Bartleby and Charlemagne. Make sure I, as Alo, will make sure that they are going underground. And we also know where a lot of money is that we have talked about previously. And
Yep.
I will make sure that we get all of that money. And then I will probably try to figure out why Rigsby likes me so much. Maybe like investigate him, look through his trash, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Figure out where he lives.
Go.
All right.
Are you gonna tell me what you're doing?
Are we going
Mandrid, everybody, you know what you're gonna tell
Because
me?
when we start rolling, we will say again what we're doing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll want to talk to people that will probably be working on the ship as well, or well, this city pilgrimage thing, and like people I worked with at the festival, setting up the festival, and as an entertainer before, and also get drunk with them. Obviously, I'll also want to gather resources of some sort.
Yeah.
By gambling, making money, and using that money to gather more bullets. And then the third thing would be, I haven't thought about that.
It's okay. We're gonna roll.
I'm going to find a lady of the night.
Each one's gonna roll, so we'll go in a circle and do it. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Hold up, manager of the week. Do you want to say anything before we start rolling?
I will spend the first bit. I will write a letter to the Guild of Inspired Hands. And in the parcel, I will put 5 gold pieces, my ticket, and a letter to Lagorta, informing her of what I have learned, insisting that even if she does not need the ticket for herself, perhaps she will find someone else who needs the ticket. Ensure her that I am still okay, and I will find my own way to become safe.
Okay. So when before we start rolling this, I'll just give y'all a little summary of what's happening in the world. Obviously, people are going home, packing. The festival still has a week left. People of the Order have been assigned to continue running the festival to boost morale. Brigsby and Protocol have resided. They're not in their booths anymore. And there are people preparing. However, there are also people preaching on street corners calling this a conspiracy. And they're gathering a following of disbelievers. And with those disbelievers, there are also another clan of people who are causing chaos. Rioting, basically. Smaller, that's the smallest of the groups, but they still have been causing good people problems. And then there are other people who are just going to ride it out, and they're fighting off the people causing chaos, and they don't want to go underground. They believe it, but they have so much sentimental value that they can't leave it. You all ready to roll? Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll start with Dillon, and we're going to go clockwise. Dillon, Alo, what are you doing?
So like I said, I'm going to go find Charlemagne and Bartleby. I'm going to make sure that they are safe and they have tickets underground. Then I'm going to go grab the money that we found before our campaign even began.
Okay, just one thing.
Oh.
The first thing that you do.
Charlemagne and Bartleby.
All right, you go. So are you rolling persuasion to get them to go with you?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to, because otherwise they'll want to stay to the temple. So
you can roll persuasion, or you can roll. What's the opposite of persuasion? Not threatening.
Deception.
No, not deception. Intimidation to force them to go. Whatever's higher.
Both are zeros. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't have much of those things.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do persuasion. 5. So I'm 10 being a fail, under 10.
All right. So you do not persuade them.
I get 1 roll. I thought we got 12 rolls.
You can you
Or just
have
this
you
time.
have 3 rolls.
Oh.
Everybody has 3 rolls.
So 3 times 4 is 12. Oh.
Yep.
Snap.
So you do not persuade them, and that counts as a fail on the 12. However, you can try again on your next 2 rolls.
Okay.
Does everybody understand what's
Yeah.
happening?
We get it now.
So now-
Higher stakes.
Now it goes to Cody or Tiberius.
It goes to
Or
Mandrid.
Mandrid.
So, do I need to roll to write the letter, or can I move on to crafting?
Whatever you would like to do first.
I definitely would write the letter first.
Okay, so this would be a persuasion or performance or
Persuasion.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, which will count as 2 successes. 2 successes.
Me and Lagorta have a very special bond.
All right. I guess I would send out letters to my people that I consider family as well.
Yep.
That would be persuasion. So 10.
That is a success.
Would that, like, including pamphlets and stuff? Like, can we get those?
So you're just sending out letters to
Yeah.
people you know. From what you can tell, everybody has
Oh, okay.
everybody you
So they
know
should have
or
one.
meet has a pamphlet. The order has been really diligent in handing out these pamphlets and tickets.
Them. So I'm sending it to the Guild of the I'm sending it to the Guild of the Traveler, so it would get to them.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's say you so you send them a letter and they send you one back saying they got it.
Okay.
They got
I'm sending like 5 separate ones because I don't know if they're all together or not.
yeah, they get your letters and they send them back and they tell you that they have successfully gotten the tickets and they even tell you where their boarding is going to be
Okay.
inside. Cody. And same thing with you, Mandrid. You receive a letter back from Lagorda saying
turn
where
this.
she's going to be inside. Okay. All right, Cody.
All right. The first thing I'll be doing is trying to collect information on more higher up people,
All right.
like getting drunk with them.
Okay.
But people I used to-
Persuasion, intimidation.
I want to use persuasion.
Okay. Investigation.
I'd rather use persuasion.
All right. Roll it.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
4 plus 5, 9.
You successfully persuade people to give you some information about the order and the people who run it. It is a mixed party. There are people who believe that things should be ran one way, while there is another party that believes things should be ran another way. However, it is a good system that has been working for hundreds of years, and you know that you've learned that they can be trusted.
I learned that.
Yep.
Okay.
However, trusted, but not trusted, but like
they could do underhand stuff.
they do
not.
good. Yeah, trusted, but there is some corruption inside, and they do things for the greater good. But that doesn't mean that some bad stuff doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's just not to the extent that Tiberius believes in, where it's like total destroying the planet.
Yeah.
Where like
It's
the
not
great
the Death
the great
Star.
rotation is happening again.
It's not the
potentially.
Death Star.
Yeah, they're not evil. Like,
All right.
Okay, so just because I didn't convince them to come down underground doesn't mean that they didn't necessarily get the pamphlets and they didn't convince themselves.
You can try to roll again to persuade them with so you use persuasion. You could try intimidation, or
They're all the same. They're all zeros. So I will just go and take.
What about history? I mean, you could tell them, hey, here's the history of the Great
negative
Rotation.
two.
or religion. You could try to
Religion
coax
is
them into.
also -2. I don't have much. here.
Survival.
Survival is +1. That would be 1.
I don't know.
Survival is
For their survival.
not really a one.
All
that
right,
you
that's
can-
fine. I'm not worried about it. It's fine. They'll come around when they read the pamphlet, I'm sure. So I'm gonna look for the money.
That means no.
Roll invest. Well, so you know where the money is, and you know
I just
how to
need
get it, but
there.
it is protected by a beast.
So that would be stealth.
You can roll stealth or animal handling, or it is protected by a goat. Like
No. Why? Half man, half goat thing.
Yup.
Oh, a fawn?
More
Oh,
like a
even
demon.
worse.
A fiendish fawn?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with stealth. I'm gonna try to sneak past this devilish goat character. I assume I'm doing this alone.
Oh, can we help each other?
No, this is all him.
All right. I don't know what this money's gonna do for me, but
Even if y'all were there with him, this would be his role.
$5.
Plus,
It's 4 plus 1.
you are terrified from this devil-looking ram man.
Literally all those darkest, deepest fear.
It's like level up from a goat. Like,
Yeah.
oh gosh.
A talking goat.
And it says to you, "You do not know the pain I can cause you if you step a step closer." Anyways, Wiley's turn. That's a botch.
I will spend the next part of the 30 plus days crafting toys and knickknacks to try to perhaps work in the guild in my training, specifically toys for children.
All right, roll performance.
Could I possibly do a tinker's or smith's tools check?
Yes, you can.
That's a 24.
6. Was that a nat 20?
No.
Okay.
I mean, 18 plus. So that's
Okay.
5 successes and 2 failures.
That is correct.
5 successes and 2 failures.
And so here we go. You're making toys for the children coming in, and
Do
there.
I perhaps make any money doing this? I do not charge, but if someone decides perhaps they
you know
don't
someone.
need money,
You know some people now for sure. You have gained the. You have been a great ambassador for hobgoblins, and
I'm not trying to say hobgoblins are safe to be around. Goblins are the worst.
Okay,
Children
so
should not be friendly towards hobgoblins.
yeah, you know some people now, and they you can find some help there.
All right, so Quell will go and venture through the next 30 days and try to get a sailor to take her out to where she thinks her ship crash landed, and see if she can find anything of use.
Yes.
For the journey.
Okay, go for it. Roll. This will be water and water, so you can do survival or
Well, since I don't have to breathe.
investigation.
Okay. Let's see.
And when we get back to Dillon, we'll have one more round, and then
Okay.
It's cocked. Okay. 18.
success. All right. So, you get to where the wreckage was, and you find that it has been removed from its original location.
Do I find anything though?
You do see some structures built down there by the order that are like gateways.
To the underground?
Yes.
And then do I find anything like of use that I can use in the like?
No.
Okay.
All the gateways are guarded pretty heavily, but this one is not. Yep, Cody.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. So can I search a little bit into that? Like, would that be a separate roll, or would that be within
Yeah.
this one since I rolled high?
I mean, what you see is a door where it looks like they dragged the wreckage into, like,
Is big enough for a, yeah.
but that's it.
Okay, I'm changing up what I said earlier a little bit of what I'm doing.
Okay.
I am going to go to a place, a graveyard, and visit a grave. That would not say what else happened there. But then I'll also go and retrieve some of my old belongings that I haven't touched for a while. It goes into my backstory. It's just stuff that
Okay.
this person.
What
That-
are you gonna
for-
roll for this?
What would I roll for that?
Um,
I'm retrieving
something from a grave,
artifacts,
and you're prepping
prepping, yeah,
stuff. So
and getting supplies and more beer. So
Well, let's see.
what would I use for that?
Investigation.
Performance?
No. Survival.
What about acrobatics?
No.
My speed when I do it.
Nope.
All right, investigation.
All right.
14.
Yep. That's a success.
That's 7.
Yep. So y'all are 7 out of 12 rolls successes. So when we come back in episode
Do we need
7,
to keep rolling because there might be more things
yes,
that we want to?
that we will keep rolling. We'll still finish out the rolls. But in episode 7, we will definitely have a positive, like something good for y'all.
Hopefully
Positive karma.
for positive karma. Hopefully
Yeah.
for Alo as well. Oh.
All right, Alo, go ahead and roll that dice. One last round.
All right. I guess I will try to convince Charlemagne and Bartleby one last time. I will shake them. I will plead with them. I will do everything in my power to get Charlemagne.
Can you lie to them?
You can deception. You can do deception.
Inception.
I don't know if any of these were supposed to go up when I leveled up, but well then no, none of these matter. I mean, the only one that I could use is perception, medicine, insight. I do have insight on what's going to happen. So
You can roll insight to see what they're going to do with their cards.
Or you could take the chance.
Do it. Take the chance to convince.
all right, I'm gonna persuasion. I'm gonna do it one last time. Hopefully.
Charlemagne, Bartleby, you're the only family I've ever known. Please come with me.
Six.
Oh god.
I think Dave's stuck. He's like,
Please tell me that they're like not believing him. Like just they think he's full of
If you didn't say anything to them, they would have been fine.
They are in their vow of silence, and with their eyes, they tell you that they're not going down there, staying in the temple. All right, Wiley, your roll.
Mandred will also take commissions, perhaps for toys, maybe for gadgets. His specialty is with gizmos and widgets, but I will try to make some coin so that next month I can still pay the dues to the Guild of Inspired Hands.
Okay, so you're preparing to make more toys when you get down there.
I am hopefully going to make money.
Okay, so you're trying to make some money right now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Performance it up.
Performance. 4.
No.
I'm really good at making toys, not good at marketing myself.
Yeah, you just, I think when you were making toys for the charity, it was going great. But now that you're thinking about money, you're overwhelmed with all these ideas, and the outcome is just not selling as good as the charity. So, it's a good try.
I almost said Quell will take a week to just travel around and like kind of say goodbye to this place one last time, but then hopefully go and find Alo and ask him if he needs any help with anything. Alo and all three of them, if there's like.
So you want to try to roll for Charlotte to convince Charlemagne and Bartleby?
Depending on what Alo wants, whether he wants help getting that money from the goat man or Charlemagne and Bartleby.
Really good way to use your last 2 rolls.
Well, if you help me convince Charlemagne and Bartleby, I will forgive you for what you said about my mother.
I'll use persuasion.
All right, roll it up.
It's an 8.
They're not having anything to do with anybody right now. They're just dead stares ahead, doing their meditations like Buddhist monks.
Perhaps we should have tried the sleep spell.
I can still do that.
Yeah, you guys have it will be day y'all said, like, what day did y'all want to end on?
Can we do like 35?
Yeah, y'all said day 35. Is that what we agreed on? Yeah, so 5 days before the great pilgrimage.
We'll figure something out, Allo. We'll
Well.
promise.
You tried your best, and that's all I could ever ask out of a friend. Thank you.
We're friends. Quell's like...
You just gotta get more beer.
No, I got plenty of beer now.
Are these the last two right here?
It's the
Oh,
last
yeah,
one
yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
I'm the last
Last roll.
I'm going to try to make money through gambling. The best way I know.
All right.
More money, and also I want to buy more bullets.
Roll.
How much does he need a wager?
How much
You
do I
can
need to
roll
wager?
deception to try to cheat the system. You can
What about
roll-
performance?
You can roll performance to kind of pull the wool over people's eyes.
Okay. I'll do performance. But
Alright.
also with this money, I want to buy more bullets.
I know you only have 200 gold, so
You can do that after the
Yeah. Okay.
during the 5 days.
Okay. All right. A 10. What is it? Plus 5?
Oh yeah, it might be. Because he has a
Or yeah.
So 15.
Plus 5. 15.
all right. You managed to make. You managed not to lose any money, and you make a little profit also.
A little? What's a little?
You make like 50% profit.
I put all of it in. I'm
you make,
drunk.
You make 100.
I'm putting all of it in.
You make
100
100
extra
gold
gold.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 in this,
Oh, okay, good.
basically.
Sweet.
All right, and we will come
Right.
back episode 7 and
No.
pick up on day 35
1 gold equals
with something good,
so.
With,
100 gold equals
a
1,000. Oh.
something in your favor instead of something
Yo.
terrible. Well, there's like a dice thing, like you roll a dice and you know the Star Wars.
Yes, the
You're rolling for
dice, the chance
fortunate
thing,
events
yeah.
over unfortunate events, something like that.
You're wow.
Anyways, something fortunate's going to happen since y'all barely made it.
Yeah, we got 8
You
successes
rolled
to
7.
4. 8 successes to 4 failures.
Wow.
I counted. Oh yeah. You're right. It was
3,
set,
4.
and he got +2. So,
Yeah.
but it was really 7. He rolled 7 out of 12, not including that D20 that gave you 1 bonus.
Okay. Cool. Well, alrighty. We'll be back with the next episode, and we're going to see what happens later on, and hopefully get to the day of the Great Pilgrimage.
Thank you for watching. Someone is going to die.
All right, hold on. Let's do one more.
Oh my gosh, you want another one?
Shot, but I want to get I want everybody to get like really close to the camera. Cody, get like right up.
Do
on
we?
it.
Do you just want us to do like regular smiles or like?
No, like
how close are you?
All right, you're right. Let's do this. I got it. Go back to the other camera.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my.
Do we need headphones on or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We're getting technical.
One with, one without.
Have you ever done anything like that? That go in a circle and roll.
That you're scared.
Yes.
You have?
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I heard that on a podcast to like speed things up, and I love it. Oh, you guys should level up too.
What? We're going to level 3 already?
Yeah.
Perfect, because I was hoping this
That's
would make
great.
sense.
That's
No,
great.
I've been studying how Quill works.
I need to get a bathroom.
Really?
Yes.
And Dave.
How does Quell work?
Right here.
Into the camera.
Can you help me with like so many things?
I can.
I'm sorry, y'all had to see that. That's my serial killer face.
What? What is it?
I don't know. I can't do it to a person. I can only do it to.
Glasses help with that
Yeah,
too.
I'm really going for Jeffrey Dahmer.
Gosh.